Welcome to the Arthyr review, plus Alchemy Astrologer class. We actually review some of Arthur's wonderful classes that he's done, and today we're actually doing what's called the Temperaments. And it is pretty cool because nobody else covers this stuff, and nobody ever probably ever will, because Arthur's no longer with us. But I recorded most of his classes, and with his permission, and I have his permission to actually put all this stuff out, and because he and I had already planned all this stuff to do this with this. So I feel very blessed to have that. And yes, for you naysayers, I do have him saying that I can do that. And it's recorded on Zoom. So I just want to put out there that we have a wonderful class today. Most of you have got the email regarding that. We have two wonderful professional astrologers here. First, Loda Shaw, who is one of my peers, and I just feel so blessed to actually have him here with us, because he is just an awesome astrologer. I'm going to pin you on there for a minute. Say hi to the group and all the people inside of Zoom land, and those that have purchased the actual video, because I only put a small tidbit on YouTube. Loda.
Okay, I'm saying hi to the group and all the people in Zoom land, and let's go. Let's hit the class. Let's see what we got.
That's right. That's right. We're also blessed, of course, to have another astrologer here, which is published author Patricia Rogers, who is one of Arthur's students, and I'm going to pin you on there also right now. And she's been doing a class. We're actually right now editing one of the classes that she had done last week live. So we do live classes, and I was privileged to actually be part of that class and add some feedback to it. So you can do it too if you choose to, and then we can always make it happen and add that extra stuff. And say hi to the group, Pat, if you will.
Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be in your company, and it's I just found out a few minutes prior that Loda would be joining us today. I do not consider myself in your league, Loda, but hope to be one day. Thank you for the kind.
Well, thank you for that kind gesture.
It's nice to see you, Patricia. You were always with Arthur when he was doing Zoom classes. I do recognize you. And
yes,
yes, thank you so much, both Loda and Patricia, for being here.
Sure.
And then we have some. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I've studied astrology almost 50 years, and I'm still learning. It's still, you're always feeling like, oh my gosh, just when you thought you sort of had a hold and a semblance of then there it goes again. And I couldn't be more delighted that
yes,
it just keeps on giving, doesn't it?
That's amazing. Yes.
Yeah. And it helps. It's not just a subject that is interesting to view, but when you're using it, when you're actually benefiting from it, and then you know whereof you speak, and you're sort of, your battle cry to people is, you need to know this, you need to, this is going to help you probably far more than anything else, and so that's, I think, our hope and desire as astrologers is to go in there and help in ways that really count.
That's very true. Very true.
Mm-hmm.
And we are always eternally learning. There's always new. You're right. In astrology, it never ends.
Well, you all knew Arthur quite well, and this is probably a part that I'll actually put out on the advertisement for the video afterwards, because you are both in a league of your own in terms of astrology and how you've actually presented it. Loda, I've seen your works, and I'm like, dang, please get.
Well, thank you.
And Pat, you've got a lot of skills yourself, and you put on a good presentation. I feel very honored that I'll be able to publish your newer class on alchemyastrologer.com, and then we'll be making another site also for the other items that we talked about before. But that's up and coming, folks, so stay tuned. So, and today's class, we're going to be, of course, covering some horary for the time of the class, which we always do. And then we do some fixed stars that relate to this month, because there's a ton of them, but there's only specific ones that deal directly with horary. and we'll focus on those. Plus, what I've done is for some of the newer folks that have showed up, they said, how the heck do I do this stuff? And so what I've done is I've shown ways that Solar Fire can pull it out so that you can actually look at it. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time in there because we have Arthyr's video, which is about an hour and 22 minutes that I made sure that I got just the meat on it and got rid of the laughing and things like that, because we always joshed and had a good time in the class. If you are interested, which you are, our next class is 2023 March.